Okay, last note about glazing these test tiles. You may now use the Raku Glazes to run your tests. And this is over by the spray booth, give you a little perspective on where we're at. There's the brushes. So over in this corner, we've got all of our commercial Raku Glazes and homemade Raku Glazes. And come up, take a look. This is a solder transparent, it's clear. There's a beautiful crackle on it. We've got Dolphin, Blue Magic, Copper Sand, Reynolds Wrap, Alligator. You can see there's a ton of them. I'm not going to name them all off because that's exhausting. On these, they're marked on the top here. Okay? And here's the problem with Raku. Anything that you don't put glaze on turns black. So my recommendation to you is if you want to be able to tell what the test tile was, and this is how I did these guys. I got smart after I did these and I couldn't figure out what was what. It's pretty easy. The glazes are fairly different. You know, you're not going to mistake an alligator for a yellow crackle. But if you want to be able to read it, I think go over your red iron oxide or your underglaze pencil, go over it with a little brush coat of solder transparent, because that's the only way you're going to be able to see it after Raku. Everything else is going to turn so dark, hopefully, that you won't be able to tell what the writing said anymore, and that can be confusing when you take them out. But you may experiment with any of these beautiful glazes. You can see they all do really awesome stuff in Raku. Please limit yourselves to 2 test tiles per student. If you're going to do a Raku test tile, I don't want to be on load. Test tiles cool off quickly, and when Raku cools off, you don't get good reduction. So limit yourself, 2 test tiles per, and choose wisely. We only do it really once per semester, but you know, if you come back and take it again, then you can always fall back on that. Alrighty, awesome. Oh, forgot to tell you, all of the Raku glazes are down here, and I have had some issue with these hard panning. And if you don't know, hard panning is when the glaze settles really hard in the bottom of the bucket. If the only way to really know that is to reach your hand down the bottom. You should be able to feel it if you're mixing it. It's kind of clunky on the bottom. It's not as crisp as the stir stick hits the bottom. But if it feels like it's hard panned, call me over and I'll help you break it up, because these sit for months without anyone touching them, and that's why the glaze settles so hard. So be aware of that, and just be careful that if all the glaze is sitting on the bottom, you think you got it stirred up, it's all hard panned at the bottom, all the good stuff, you're not going to get any good color. Okay? Good luck with that. Thanks.